Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. I am so super happy with the effect I was able to get with these swirling lines here. I wanted to make like Austin or sort of planetary rings, as well as do my normal thing of not just adding stuff for the sake of adding stuff. All of these lines are part of the letters and the words, except I guess for this little dude and this little dude. But this little dude is so yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and read this. So you read this script starting at the bottom and you go counterclockwise, like a time traveler going back in time. And that's noted here. And you figure out where the bottom is by looking for this start marker. This is especially true for things that can move. It's not so important for tattoos because generally on a tattoo there's somebody present who can just point at the bottom for you. But anyway, this has that lovely little start marker. And this also means you can like rotate the design and still figure out where the bottom is. You could even mirror it or flip it because this points, this little circle points to the direction you read in. So anyway, this is our first letter of our first word, and this is a shallow divot stem. That would be this shape here, same as this one, same as this one, same as this one, and that is the same shape as this one here. This is a shallow divot stem, and that means our letter is in this row. So we have that shallow divot taken out of our word circle, and that means we're in this row. And then to figure out which column it's in, we have to look at the modifiers. Consonant modifiers are either dot modifiers or they're line modifiers. And line modifiers count where they end on a letter stem. And they can count for multiple letters, curve, and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff like this. So here we have our shallow divot. This little thin line ends on it, and again it can count for multiple letters, so it counts the same letter twice if it ends twice, so it counts there as well. Plus this line ends here. This thicker line passes right through it and doesn't count. This thick line ends here and counts for this letter. But anyway, 1, 2, 3 lines makes that an S. And then we have an I. Vowels are these little guys, and they have different positions depending on what vowel they are and if they're attached on one of those consonant stems. So here are the vowels, and here, I should talk about this. So this is a font version of the script. If I change it, instead of being linearized Germans, just like Times New Roman, I think I have caps lock. Weird, yeah, caps lock is weird because there's no capital letter denotation in the script, so it's easy to get off. But anyway, that would be what this says in this font. Come on, linearized Shermans. Which this font was developed by my friend whose username is literally impronounceable. Like impronounceable except with like some weird lack of E somewhere or whatever. Anyway, impronounceable's on Reddit or on the Discord channel. Give them kudos for this font. It's also listed in the description. Give them kudos for this font. But yeah, it's used with permission and stuff. EA, not copyright infringing or whatever. Anyway, so this font shows a bare bones structure of this script, and clearly this looks way different than this. So this is what a translator app could do and just wrap it up in a circle. This is what a calligraphy artist can do by lining everything up and stuff. Anyway, an S has 3 lines, 1, 2, 3 lines, and I has a line going inwards towards the middle of our word circle. So like this, and then we have continuing around. Here's our next letter stem. It is a completed circle inside our word circle, and there are 1, 2, 3 dots. So there's the 3 dots by that L there. And then we have an A. A's are outside the word circle, this kind of teal one, like that. So there's the A. And then we have another shallow divot with 3 lines. So this is another S here. 1, 2, 3. And these S's are done quite similarly. We have one of the little sides of the swooshes in both of them, and then we have a little arc for both of them. So Silas. So that's Silas's name. And then we have our next name here. So here's the bottom of our word circle, and this divot does go across the bottom of the word circle here. And this has 1, 2 line modifiers on it, making it a W, because a W has 2 line modifiers. And then we have this A. And this A is tricky because it's kind of between these 2 letters, but if you were to continue where this word circle would go, this A would be a scotch closer to this circle than to this circle. And that is very hard to see in this design. Mostly, I'm hoping that the size of this A being smaller will lead your eye towards the smaller word circle, whereas this is a bigger A and it goes towards the bigger word circle. But yeah, anyway, WA. And then we have a Y, 1, 2 dots on a circle on the line of the word circle. And then we have an N, one line on the N, and then an E on the line of the word circle. So there's Wayne. And then we have this word starting at the bottom. Our first letter is another W, one, two lines. Continuing around. Here we have another I. It has a line going inwards, and this I has a line going inwards. And again, it's where the lines start going from the I. So like that. And then we have a double L. So we have 3 dots on a double letter. Now a double letter is done by putting 2 lines of the same thickness together. So in letter stacking, same thickness is same letter, which means we don't need all 6 of these dots for the L's here, because if you put this one right on top of that one, you'd get, just 3 dots because the 2 dots are stacked on top of each other, logically or whatever. But anyway, so 3 dots on this double letter means it's a double L. Then we have an I, another A, just like these A's, and then we have an M, 1, 2, 3 lines on the M, just like this one, and then we have another S, 1, 2, 3 lines, and those are all 3 of these swooshes. So yeah, that's that. I'm super happy with it, and I love how it looks, and I think it's gonna make a fantastic tattoo. So yeah, bye.